What's up, Sparkman family? It's your boy Sparkman. Today we're talking about cards you should be having in your trade binder. Well, we have here Retaliating Sea. Well, Retaliating Sea is a pretty cheap card. You must be wondering why I'm saying to put this in your trade binder. Well, I do see the value in it. I think the value is going to be very well seen in this meta. It's going to be a very viable option for a lot of players. They're going to need this card. So yes, it's cheap. Yes, it's not going to cost a lot in terms of trade, but it's still trade worthy, and it's still an option for you to have in your trade binder if you want to get rid of it. So keep that in mind as well. Soul Release. Well, Soul Release is always been a good card, and let me tell you something, with it saying to target up to 5 cards from any graveyard, that's going to be the real kicker right there, and banish them. So I do think this card will be very viable right now, in the future. It's just really, really good. So keep that in mind. If you have this card laying around, I would put it in your trade binder. Start to, keep that in mind if you want to start getting rid of them, because people are going to be interested in this card as well. Crossout Designator. I mean, when it first came out, it was a skyrocket of a price of a card, and it went all the way down to like $4 or $5. Now it's $10 to $13. I mean, we all knew it was going to go up. It's definitely a card you should have in your trade binder. It is worth money. It is worth a good bit of money. I think it's going to continue to go up until it sees another reprint. And I really do believe this card. Yes, it's used mostly for your side deck option, but people are running this in their main deck as well. So keep that in mind moving forward. We have here Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Well, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, I mean, it's Dragoon. It is Dragoon. I mean, it is the most powerful card in the game, one of the most powerful cards ever created in the game. For so long, this card was just a pain in the ass, let's just be honest, and it will continue to be a pain in the butt until they get rid of it. But listen, it's been going up steadily as well, so keep that in mind if you want to put this in trade binder to get rid of it. I don't see it often, but when you do see this card on the field, it's a pain in the butt for sure. Change of Heart. Well, Change of Heart is well, I think in the OCG this got changed too, right? I think it's semi-limited, so you could be seeing this in the next ban list move to 2, which would be very interesting, unless that was our ban list and I'm just mixing them up. But either or, it's a card to have in your trade binder for sure. Macrocosmos. I mean, it's Macrocosmos. I mean, it was able to see play here and there. I think it's going to see more play now in this meta especially, so keep that in mind as well. Heavy Storm. Well, Heavy Storm just got unbanned in the OCG, so what's to come in the TCG? Well, Heavy Storm might be seeing its way back in the TCG in the coming ban list, or maybe the next one. You never know. Sometimes we're a little bit behind with the OCG one, but I would keep this in mind, that to have a copy laying around, people are going to want to start picking up their copy just a little early, since again it's now off the ban list for the OCG. People are going to want to do a little copycat and try to pick this up before it starts spiking. So keep all that in mind as well. Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Holy moly, $7. Nope, now it's 16, only going up 17, 16. Yeah, it's going up, so keep that in mind if you do have this copy laying around. Number 60. I mean, a lot of people open up Ghosts from the Past, so you should have a lot of these laying around. Have them in your trade binder. It's $2 or $3. It's worth value. Get rid of them if you have them, and it's a good card. And then I think the last card we're looking at here today is the Revealer. I mean, 74-cent card. Yeah, not anymore. $5, $6. So it's going up. So a card, if you have laying around from the structure deck, I would get rid of it. And oh no, we have few more cards actually. I did put a few more cards here. Rev Synchron. Rev Synchron is starting to see play. I think they're trying to do something with Trail Elements. And this card, I mean, listen, Synchro eventually, this card Revolution Synchron is eventually going to see a lot of play. It just hasn't yet. It hasn't taken off. It's still worth a lot, right? It's still worth a lot. It just hasn't taken off yet. But it's a card to consider having in your trade binder. It's always good to try to move copies like this as well, with people trying to pick them up as well. All right, we have here Fusion Armament. Fusion Armament is starting to spike, and we knew this was going to happen. This card was a thing. I think it was around what, $22, $20 for this card for the Core Center Secret Rare. Now it's starting to spike to 30, and it's going to keep going up. I mean, it's a really good card, and we've been talking about this card for months. It's definitely worth a huge price tag on it. It just hasn't been getting there for some reason, but it's getting there now. So keep that in mind as well, with of course Evil's Are Lars being there as well. You know, we saw this card $25-$30. Yeah, not anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It is above $50 now for this Core Century Secret Rare. It's a good card. It has always been a good card. We talked about these cards in Duelist Nexus being really viable options as Core Century Secret Rares moving forward. If you were to pick them up cheap, you could double, triple your profit in the long run. And look, you know, I don't have a future ball in front of me and telling me a crystal ball, telling me what to do or telling the future. It's just common sense when you read the effect of cards. It speaks for itself. And that's basically it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. These are cards that you should definitely have in your trade binder. And yeah, from your Shirley Sparkman, we'll catch you in the next one. Please subscribe and comment, and peace out, YouTube.
I give my all, hey, just to save you, I give all of me.